The smell of linseed oil and sawdust. That's the only thing I remember about my older brother for nearly a whole year. There were days I stood at the workshop door watching him bend over, sanding a piece of wood from morning till night. And so many times I wanted to ask, why are you doing all of this? Because honestly, back then, I couldn't see a future. No money, the things he made just sat in a corner gathering dust. His friends, some got promoted, others bought cars, and him, still in that small workshop. But every morning at 7, I still saw him open the door. Those same calloused hands, those same steady eyes. And somehow, every time I was about to ask, I stayed silent. My brother started at 26. Once he told me, I don't want to make industrial furniture. I want to create something people can touch and feel. I nodded, but truthfully, I didn't understand. He spent 3 years saving up to rent a small workshop, bought tools one by one, all secondhand. And then, nearly a year, he worked from early morning to late night. So meticulous, I saw him sand the same spot dozens of times. But the result? Nothing happened. There was one time he made a very beautiful dining table. He posted it online and waited. 1 day, 2 days, a week. No one asked. That evening, I walked past the workshop. I saw him sitting on the floor, sawdust all around him. In his hand was his phone. On the screen, hiring delivery drivers. I stood outside the door, didn't go in, because for the first time, I saw him no longer certain. Then, one day, an old man walked into the workshop. You made these? Yes, but I haven't sold any. The old man said nothing. He picked up a dull chisel and began sharpening it. After a while, my brother said, "It looks the same to me." The old man smiled, handed it back. "Try it." My brother placed the blade on the wood and pushed. It went through, smooth like cutting butter. He froze. The old man said softly, "Every time you sharpen, a bit of metal disappears. You can't see it, but it's happening." He looked straight at my brother. "All this time, every hour you've worked, you've been sharpening yourself. The blade is getting sharper. You just can't see it yet. Don't hide something good in a place where no one sees it." And for the first time, my brother brought his work outside, a small fair. People stopped, looked for a long time. "Who made this?" He raised his hand. "It's beautiful." That day, he sold 3 pieces, and for the first time, people started waiting for his work. 1 year later, the workshop was no longer quiet. There was a waiting list. Prices doubled, but orders kept coming. The day he called our mother, his voice trembling, "I made it." I stood beside him, and for the first time, I saw him cry. I realized that progress isn't always visible, like a chisel being sharpened or a tree growing in silence. You are getting better every day. You just don't see it yet. And results always come later, after the days that feel meaningless, after the moments you most want to give up. What's truly scary isn't failure. It's stopping too soon, right before things begin to change. And maybe the problem isn't you. You're not lacking ability. You're just not in the right place to be seen yet. So if you're trying but haven't seen results, don't rush to doubt yourself. Maybe you're just in your sharpening the chisel phase. If you've listened this far, I'm truly grateful. And if this story touched you in some way, share one thing. What are you working on, even though you haven't seen results yet? I'll read every comment. If you think this story could help someone, send it to them. And if you'd like, follow the channel so we can meet again in stories like this. Thank you for staying until the end.